it.
Hey, thrill seekers, welcome to Mindbenders, where crime meets chaos at full throttle. Brace yourself for high-stakes chases, shocking turns, and raw action that'll grip you start to finish.
Pick. Good pick. Oh, boy. 1050.
On March 11th, 2024, in Fayette County, Georgia, deputies located a silver Honda Civic that had been carjacked at gunpoint earlier that morning. Investigator Fisher was the first to spot the vehicle at Highway 85 South, notifying dispatch and fellow deputies. Fisher prepared for a felony stop, knowing they had multiple units in the area. The Fayette County Sheriff's Office and City of Fayetteville Public Safety quickly took action, initiating a pursuit.
Right on, Rama. Just going right. 1050 Oakley. 1050, 1050. Continue straight. He hit the stop sign.
Sergeant Aiken took the lead on the pursuit, closely following the suspect as he recklessly crashed into road signs and mailboxes. With the suspect driving dangerously, deputies were determined to stop him as soon as possible, knowing the risk to public safety was growing with every passing second.
Ten fifty at the end of the street. It's going through a yard, coming back out. 46, move out. $10.50. Show me your hands! Hands up! Put your hands up! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Drop it! Hands up! Get down! Get on the ground! Get away from that gun! Put your hands up!
The suspect crashed into another vehicle and then made a shocking move. He exited his vehicle holding a gun. However, realizing he was surrounded, he quickly surrendered. The driver, later identified as only 14 years old, faces serious charges including theft by receiving, fleeing, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a minor. Further investigation revealed he also has multiple charges pending in DeKalb County. This case raises concerns about juvenile involvement in violent crime and the alarming reality of young offenders. In Brooklyn, Ohio, a routine traffic stop turned violent. A police officer pulled over 34-year-old Thomas LaForce and immediately recognized him as a suspect. However, as the officer attempted to remove him from the vehicle, LaForce suddenly sped away, dragging the officer with him. This dangerous act sparked a high-speed pursuit. The suspect was stopped shortly after fleeing the traffic stop when the officer executed a pit maneuver. However, the maneuver sent the suspect's vehicle into another car, causing it to roll over. After the crash, while the pursuit ended, the execution raised questions about safety. Officers now faced the task of removing the suspect who was trapped inside the overturned vehicle.
and make sure they're okay in that truck.
Keep your hands out, dude. Keep your hands out. What? Get it over there.
Punch them.
Face down! Face down!
Multiple officers quickly surrounded the van, smashing out the windows to safely remove LaForce from the wreckage. He was then transported to Metro Health Medical Center for treatment. Two officers sustained minor injuries, but were later released. LaForce now faces serious charges, including felonious assault on a police officer and fleeing and eluding. On January 3rd, 2025, Trooper Blaine Lucas was patrolling when he noticed a maroon Honda Odyssey van with no rear license plate. The van was swerving over the fog line onto the shoulder, raising suspicion. As Trooper Lucas merged into the middle lane, the van suddenly accelerated to a high speed. Using the radar, the vehicle speed was locked at an alarming 102 miles per hour in a posted 60 miles per hour zone. Activating his emergency lights and siren, he signaled the driver to pull over. Instead, the vehicle accelerated further, prompting a pursuit to begin. The fleeing vehicle continued recklessly through intersections at such a high speed that it repeatedly left the roadway, throwing massive sparks as it slammed back onto the ground. This dangerous driving behavior couldn't be sustained for long. Ultimately, the suspect lost control of the van, forcing it to come to a stop.
Get on your face. Put your hands on your back. Get up. Wrecking my. Get across the hood. Get across. Kick your feet apart.
Do you think it was a woman at first? Let me know in the comments. The driver, Dennis Smith Jr., fled on foot after crashing but tripped, making it easy for officers to take him into custody. A meth pipe was found where he fell, and meth was discovered in the van during a search. Smith admitted to running because of a suspended license and claimed the van belonged to a friend. He now faces multiple charges including felony fleeing, possession of meth, DWI, reckless driving, and more. What's your opinion on this chaotic chase?
Whoa!
Air 10, here.
TC, Sadakoy and Mason, I'm getting RA rolling.
Rolling in Los Angeles, California, on November 23, 2024, West Valley Division patrol officers spotted a stolen white Mercedes-Benz parked. After monitoring the vehicle for 2 hours, they observed two individuals enter the car and drive off. Officers began following the stolen SUV and called for additional patrol units, an air unit, and a supervisor. As the vehicle headed northbound on Dodo Avenue, another unit joined the pursuit. The driver turned eastbound on Parthenia Street, briefly pulled over, and dropped off a female passenger. The driver, later identified as 42-year-old Kevin Lara, quickly accelerated away at high speed, prompting officers to initiate a pursuit.
Put
out, somebody stay with the 1083, the passenger jumped out of the vehicle. Have someone stand by with the passenger. We're going to get in pursuit of the suspect vehicle, eastbound Parthenia, approaching what I've got. You answered? Not yet. Okay.
All units and all frequencies stand by 1083 in pursuit of a white Mercedes vehicle, eastbound Parthenia, approaching what I've got.
Which is out of point from Mason. 1083, hold the area. PCTC, Sadakoy, and Mason. Let me get an RA rolling.
Deploy for Mason. It's Sherman Way.
As Kevin Lara approached the intersection of Mason Avenue and Sadakoy Street, just moments into the pursuit, Lara ran a red light and collided with a Tesla Model 3 heading westbound. The force of the impact caused the stolen Mercedes to overturn. Following the chaotic crash, officers quickly extracted Lara from the overturned vehicle.
Hey, he's gonna run.
Don't move. Let me see your hands right now. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
How many people? I think there's one. Only one. Check on them. Make sure they're okay.
Officers were able to take Kevin Lara into custody without further incident. Upon his arrest, Lara was found in possession of crystal methamphetamine and marijuana. Tragically, Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics responded to the scene and pronounced the female driver of the Tesla deceased. Lara himself was transported to a local hospital for treatment of his injuries and was later cleared for booking by medical staff. Lara was arrested for felony evading causing death. On November 26, 2024, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed the following charges against him: 1 count of murder, 1 count of felony evading causing death, 1 count of driving or taking a vehicle without the owner's consent, and 1 count of felony evading driving against traffic. On May 20th, 2024, authorities were alerted about a white Kia SUV spotted driving through Glendale, Wisconsin. Upon further investigation, it was found that the vehicle's license plates had been stolen from Milwaukee, though they were not registered to the Kia. Soon after, an officer identified the SUV parked at a local mall with 34-year-old Pierre Webb, who was on felony probation for a previous burglary conviction, behind the wheel. As the officer attempted to make a traffic stop, Pierre sped off, driving recklessly and reaching speeds exceeding 90 miles per hour.
And it's doing a U-turn. Male black driver, dreadlocks, southbound Green Bay from Silver. Speeds are 40.
However, the suspect continued driving recklessly, running a red light before crashing into another vehicle. After the collision, he quickly exited the car and fled the scene on foot.
Rack. 782 1050. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
As officers gave chase, another squad car inadvertently blocked their path, causing one officer to lose his balance and crash headfirst into the vehicle.
Get on the ground! You good? Hey, you okay?
After the suspect reached a dead end at a gas station, officers quickly brought him to a stop when one deployed a taser.
Get on the ground! You can get on the ground! 782, I've got him at the back of the mobile gas station. Stand on the ground.
Hold on. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Shut up for a second.
Hold on, I can't breathe. Come in my mouth.
You okay?
Where are you hurt? My back. Were you hit?
He cut in front. I ate it in the car.
I can't breathe. Hold on.
Stay on the ground or you're going to get tased again.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
During the crash, the occupants of the two vehicles involved, including a woman and her baby, sustained injuries. The officer who collided with a squad car complained of severe back pain and was taken to the hospital. Pierre, who also sustained a broken rib and a fractured left hand, was treated at the hospital as well. As a result, Pierre and his accomplice faced multiple felony charges, including recklessly endangering safety, vehicle fleeing and eluding an officer, resisting an officer causing injury, and misdemeanor concealing stolen property. His bond was set at $115,000.
Oh boy.
On May 12, 2024, a Dodge Charger was spotted driving recklessly and refused to stop for lights and sirens. This led to an intense pursuit. Let's see how this one unfolds.
Pick. Good pick. Good pick. Oh boy. Nope. Dave, I'm in Fairfax. I got a Dodge Charger taking off of me. Southbound 395, passing Glebe. Initial traffic stops at 90 and up in traffic. We're going to be southbound 395, passing exit 5, speed 122.
Sector 17, I can have a spike southbound 95.
The suspect was driving a high rate of speed, prompting the trooper to request assistance to stop this reckless driver as quickly as possible. But would it be enough? Let's find out.
Right behind him again. Light traffic.
Back.
Oh boy. What are you doing? You pulling over? What are you doing, buddy? Hold on, he's slowing down. He's slowing down. We're stopped. We're dead stopped. Disregard, he just took off again. We're southbound, approaching 286. Speed's accelerating, speed's 70. We just took exit for Fairfax County Parkway. We're going, it's like Hella Road.
What road? Can you repeat that?
Hella Road. No, disregard. No, we're Fairfax County Parkway.
When another trooper joined the pursuit and took over, the suspect, who had faced several near-death moments during this reckless chase, finally decided to pull over on the side of the road, bringing the pursuit to an end.
FYI, there's a white Toyota RAV4 southbound from the one extreme high speed. Maybe related.
Put him up! Turn off the car! Open the door!
One shot.
Hold on. How y'all want me to do it? How y'all want me to...
Open the door with your right hand.
How you want me to do it?
Open the door with your right hand.
Right hand.
I don't want to move y'all.
We're telling you to put your right hand onto the door.
Yeah. I'm opening. Y'all put your guns. I'm sorry.
Come on, stand up. Be a man.
I'm a man.
All right, hold on. I'll get you detained.
I'm not going to do nothing with y'all.
Eventually, the suspect came to a stop on Route 286. It was discovered that he had bought the vehicle off Craigslist, and it had an altered VIN and registration. The driver was charged with 5 felonies and 4 citations.
Ma'am, the amount of lives that you just put at risk is ridiculous. I have no sympathy for you right now. You could have easily killed someone.
On February 21st, 2022, in Florida, officers were dispatched to investigate a suspected drunk driver. A witness reported seeing a Tesla nearly collide with a palm tree, then reversing with squealing tires, narrowly missing 2 pedestrians before speeding off. A bolo was issued for the vehicle, and shortly after, a deputy located the Tesla parked on the side of the road. However, as the deputy approached, the driver suddenly sped away.
Turn off the vehicle. Hands out of the window. Why are you running from me? Why are you running? Don't get out of the, stay in the fucking vehicle right now. Just stay there for now. Why are you? Both hands, stay in the vehicle. 5th-11, she's getting out.
The woman clearly fled from the officer and is now trying to play the victim. But this is just the start of a wild situation. Things are about to spiral into complete chaos.
5th-11, she's refusing to comply. Hey! Get out of the vehicle.
You got me, bro. I own this.
Actively resisting. Get out of the vehicle. She's taking off.
And just like that, the intoxicated woman fled from officers once again, sparking a high-speed pursuit.
We're taking a left or right on Jamaican Street. Taking a left on North Bahama Drive. We're stopped again.
Again, the woman came to a stop once again, leaving the officer both confused and visibly frustrated. Determined to end this ordeal, the officer moved quickly to place her under arrest.
Stop me over. Oh my God, Dad! They're arresting me!
Stop resisting!
Dude, what are you doing?
Don't resist.
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me. Dad, they're arresting me.
Stop resisting!
Dad! Dad!
Get on your
Dad! They have me on the floor! Dad! Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why? You are not gonna kick me. This is not okay. Get your leg over here and turn over.
She refused to comply with the arrest, desperately calling her dad to come to the scene as if he could somehow get her out of this mess. But the officer wasn't having any of it and made it clear that her antics weren't going to change the outcome.
Code 5. Ma'am, the amount of lives that you just put at risk is ridiculous. Okay? I have no sympathy for you right now. You could have easily killed someone. There are little kids that live in this neighborhood. The fact that you would run from me and
Walk
go
up
such
on
a
him
high
like that
speed.
again.
You do not know how lucky you are you didn't kill someone.
That's how you got your empathy, right?
All right, I don't know if we can do it, but she's resisting.
Yeah, no. Dad!
Get in.
I don't know.
Get in! Get in!
After her desperate call for help, her dad arrived at the scene. Even he seemed to realize just how wrong she was for her actions. But it was too late to change the outcome of this chaotic situation.
Stephanie, you have to calm down. This is
Well, why are they...
Copy 7275 line.
because you've been drinking and you were speeding. And now the way you've acted, you've gotten yourself in a deep hole and they're going to take you to jail. You're going to have to. So calm down.
Huh?
There's nothing I can do.
I do.
Well, you've obviously, I don't know, maybe.
What did I
You
do?
know what you've done.
No, I don't. What did I do? Please.
She was ultimately arrested and taken into custody. The charges against her included reckless driving, DUI, fleeing and eluding, and resisting an officer with violence. Feel free to leave your thoughts on this video. What would you say to your kid if you found yourself in the same situation as the dad in this video? On December 18, 2024, dispatch received a call regarding an active domestic disturbance. The victim reported that her partner, June Kurth, was physically assaulting her, choking her, and preventing her from taking an exit. During the 911 call, dispatch could hear the verbal altercation and sounds of blows. They also confirmed that there was an active protection order against Kurth. Upon catching up with the vehicle on Highway 67 North, a traffic stop was initiated.
Adam George Union 98 John AJU 98J.
We've been disconnected.
I'm out with it.
Hey, put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window.
Mama Tracy, please listen, sir. I promise you, I'm not doing that. I did. Come on the phone. Come on the phone right now, sir. Listen.
After being arrested, Kurth began crying, possibly realizing the severity of his actions. Despite his emotional outburst, he remained uncooperative during the investigation, offering only vague explanations for the incident. The victim's injuries and testimony, along with Kurth's behavior during the arrest, painted a clear picture of the abusive situation that had unfolded.
Is you serious right now, Lexus? This is not true, bro. Bro, this is not true. Officer, come here, please. Officer.
Hey, don't be banging
No, I know.
Stop.
Yes, sir, I was knocking.
The best thing you can do is keep quiet right now, okay?
Sir,
You take a deep breath.
Is
Get
talking to her
back
mama?
in this car. Get
Yes.
back in this car. Take a deep breath. Okay?
Is you talking to her mama?
Stop talking.
Wait, cause I don't.
Stop talking.
Sir, I don't want to go to jail. Sir.
You ready to quit talking?
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Listen, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say,
Kareth, visibly distraught and emotionally charged, remained uncooperative during the investigation. He mentioned being caught cheating the night before, but denied the allegations of abuse. As the situation unfolded, he began crying and insisted on calling his mother, possibly seeking comfort or an explanation, but continued to deny any wrongdoing.
Hey, you are a grown-ass man.
I got
Act
proof
like
that I
a
was-
grown-ass man and stop yelling and crying. Spun up like this.
Don't sue me now, sir. I'm not spun up. Please, I'm not.
That's why I said calm down, all
I'm
right?
just, sir, I'm just not trying to go to jail, sir. I promise you, I didn't touch her. I didn't hit her. Oh my gosh, I ain't do nothing. Sir, can you tell her to call her mom? Please. Oh my God.
If there is anything on our document, we can get access to it.
I promise I didn't hit her. Sir, she did this already, and she doing it again. She doing it again, and don't nobody believe me, and I was on the phone with her mama this time. Oh my God. Sir, can you just call her mom? Her mom was supposed to be on the way. No, sir, no. Oh my God. Sir, why you didn't call her mom?
He was transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center and charged with violating a domestic order of protection, interference with emergency communications, domestic battery, and aggravated assault against a family member. Tonight's stories weren't just about high-speed chaos. They were about real lives, real consequences, and moments that changed everything. Behind every frame is a family, a loss, a truth that can't be undone. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment below. For more deep dives into real-life crime and justice, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. This is Mindbenders, signing off.